Story of the week. Got Jason here. Story I wanted to hear last week from him. Sending this email, said, I opened the front door. He pointed a gun at my head.
Dang.
I invited him in for beers.
Why?
Big mistake. There's a lot of questions. So we get to this story of the week. Hello, Jason.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing real well. Love the show.
Thank
For
you.
having me on.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for coming on. I can't wait to hear about this story. Now, are you just chilling at your place? What's happening here?
So this is about 20 years ago. I'm 18 and I'm in Gainesville, and I've been there about 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm hanging out at a buddy's house. He had a townhome off campus, and yeah, I'm sitting down in the living room. I'm chilling. I'm having a beer. My buddy's upstairs doing a little bit of homework when we hear a knock at the door, and my buddy screams down, "Hey, Jason, can you get the door?" I'm thinking, no problem. So I open the door, and there's two guys standing on the front porch, and one of them points a gun right at my head.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, dang.
Clean up, aisle one.
Okay.
Yeah. And first, I have never seen a gun in my life, and I thought this was a complete prank. We had done gone to a bunch of parties that week, and I was just, blackout drunk for most of them. And this guy had one of those faces. I'm like, I think I've met this guy before. So I'm like, come on in, have a beer. Let's have a good time. And
come on in, let's have a good
You
time.
think it's a prank? He thinks it's a prank. It's like a movie.
Yeah, I thought, kind of like what Bronk's doing to Anna Ann with the Dixie Chicks tickets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely thought it was a big
It's
joke.
just a good old time, yeah.
Prank.
Yeah. So he got really angry at that, and he's waving the gun at my face, and he's just cursing left and right. You think this is a joke? And I'm like, yeah, I think it's a joke. Come on in, let's grab some beers. And so eventually, the shock wore off, and I realized this is the real deal. And I'm getting mugged, and I handed over some cash. So I don't carry cash anymore. I handed over my watch that my dad got me for graduation.
Aww.
And then the story ends. My buddy came downstairs, and he's a big dude. He wrestled in high school. He's like 6'3", maybe like 225.
Wow.
And the guy turns the gun on him and says, "Give me your money." And my buddy says, "No way," and grabs for the gun.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, these two guys are wrestling in the doorway, and me and this other guy are just, scared and in shock. We don't move a muscle.
That would be me and Kevin.
So wait, this guy with the gun had an accomplice, and that guy is
Yes.
scared, and you're scared, and your
That's
buddy
right.
and his buddy are wrestling on the floor?
No, actually, they never made it to the floor. They're just wrestling in the air. The gun is going all over the place. He's grabbing his arms.
Oh, my gosh.
I think back of all the things I could have done and wish I would have done but didn't do. I just guess you never know how you're going to act. And
Yes.
definitely wasn't my manliest moment.
Aw.
And he got the gun out of the hand of the two guys. The two guys took off, and he was so angry. He threw the gun on the floor. He got into his car and chased after these guys.
What?
Yeah, they ducked into a wooded area behind his complex, and he crashed into a tree and totaled his car.
Oh, my gosh.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he ended up worse off than I was. But that's the story.
Wow. And
Wow.
they got away, obviously, with some loot and some stuff, huh?
They
They
drove
got
by,
a little cash and a watch.
they
Yeah.
drove by him after he hit the tree, and the robbers are laughing at the guy. See, that's why you don't chase the robbers.
Wow.
Dang.
Oh, well, that is a
Yeah.
pretty phenomenal story there, man. I'm telling you. Dang.
Absolute great story.
Yeah.
If that ever happened to you, the Bronx, do you try to wrestle that gun out of that guy's hand, or do you just take it like a...
No, I hand over the goods.
The Bronx knows he's not a wrestler.
No,
Now, if you are a wrestler, I say go for it.
Yeah?
If you've got skills,
If you have a particular set of skills.
Okay, so I go for the gun then.
Yeah.
you don't got no skills.
I got wrestling. Hulk Hogan, bro.
Yeah, he makes a great target. That's his skill. He's great at getting shot. In fact, they usually get shot in the left nut, so I'm sure that's probably where they'll aim and get you.
That's a low blow, Ralston.
It
Literally.
is.